Hello, everyone. Uh, so welcome back, and I'm sorry about making you guys wait so long. I don't know if anyone knows what procrastinating is, but I tend to procrastinate a lot. And basically, procrastination is like you just keep putting it off for a different day, and that's basically what happened. I just kept putting it off, saying, "Oh, I'll play it soon. I'll get back to it soon. I'll, do whatever." And um, one of the things that happened was that I tried to do this yesterday, and something came up, and I had to stop recording, and so I had to go back and play it again just to get back to here where I left off last time, so you won't miss anything. So while I did that, I went back, and you know how I said I wish I could see all the conversations? Well, I went through all the conversations of them talking, individual people, and I actually found out more about the dinosaur, which was really interesting. I mean, at least I learned something about the hell these things are. But and I also got the flare for the dude, and I also messed up because I used the flare with the Mexican girl. I was like, oh shit.
Oh no! Which way, Laura?
I don't know where we are anymore. We need to head towards the north. The staff village is inland. That's the wrong way. The desalination plant. That's where the marine exhibit
Come on,
is.
people, they're
Look,
still after
follow
us.
the red conduit.
Keep moving! Don't look back, it only slows you down! Damn it! Where are we?
We must have taken a wrong turn.
Keep moving! Don't look back, it only slows you down! Wait, the conduit's gone. Don't stop!
Wait, those are water mains.
Go, follow them!
Okay, now I want to explain what happened. The only reason I went right is because yesterday I was doing this, and I got up to this point right here, what you're about to see, and that's where I stopped. I haven't gone further than this. I went right because I wanted to see what the hell was right. Because the last time I just took a left, I was like, well, what happens if you go right? Well, that's what happens if you go right. You get to a dead end and you die.
Which way,
So there you
Laura?
go.
I don't know, Jerry. We must be 40 feet underground. I have no idea where we are.
Well, we can't just sit around with our thumbs up our butts.
I don't hear them anymore. Their behavior seemed territorial. Maybe we're far enough away from the nest that they gave up on us.
We might have outpaced them, but we're not exactly in a secure location. Which way are we headed, Doc?
Look over here. Can you read these?
Maybe. If I can find... Yes, okay. We're at a four-way intersection. There are only 4 such intersections on the plan. Let me just cross-reference these detail labels. Okay, we just have to figure out which intersection we're at. Look around the corridors for any distinguishing features. I'll see if I can eliminate possibilities.
Okay.
Maybe I can help with the plans. They look pretty simple.
There's a ladder on the right, and on the far wall at the end. There's a big yellow pipe going down the left wall. It crosses over the ceiling partway down the corridor. It looks like the corridor ends in a T intersection. I see some sort of water tanks at the end of the hall.
Now, they give you hints. See how it says it's too dark, what I'm looking for, etc. Now, that's hints to tell you what you're supposed to do. Now, if you say it's too dark, she tells you basically just stare down the hall, let your night vision focus, and then she tells you what exactly to look for, etc., etc. And it's just a way to help you figure out what you're supposed to do. Now, you see this? That makes the flare light up, and I don't think I need a flare here. And
There's a set of water tanks partway down the corridor on the right. I see one ladder at the end of the hallway.
You can kind of see when that your eyes adjust.
This tunnel only goes down a few dozen yards to a dead end. I see one ladder at the end of the hallway.
I think that's it. Let me look around.
There's a big yellow pipe that goes down the left wall and into the floor.
I think that's it. Yeah. Okay. Let's go to... No, I did him already. Her.
There are these two big electrical boxes of some kind on the right. There's a big yellow pipe that goes down a bit on the left and then crosses over to the other side. I see two ladders along the left of the tunnel. The tunnel goes straight and then turns to the right.
I think that's it.
I'll circle this one as a candidate.
Okay, Laura. I hope you're right.
Okay, I think that's right, because instead of these dead ends, then there's a T section. And then it goes up and to the right. They all look the freaking same.
What do you think, Jess? Probably not this one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
What are these circle things mean?
Look down the corridors. I need to know what you see. Describe it in as much detail as you can.
Okay.
Okay, these symbols are access ladders. These thick lines represent large pipes.
Uh-huh.
The circles are water tanks.
Uh-huh.
And these boxes with the crosses in them are power relays or transformers.
Does it help any?
Not on its own, but I can tell that the different intersections seem to have some small inconsistencies in layout.
Okay, so I'm gonna have to do it again.
Okay, these symbols are access ladders. These thick lines represent large pipes. The circles are water tanks. And these boxes with the crosses in them are power relays or transformers.
Does it help any?
Not on its own, but I can tell that the different intersections seem to have some small inconsistencies in layout.
Okay. So that's a pipe. That's the things. Circle things. Okay. So
There's a ladder on the right, and on the far wall at the end.
okay. So ladder, far wall at the end.
There's a big yellow pipe going down the left wall. It crosses over the ceiling partway down the corridor.
Okay.
It looks like the corridor ends in a T intersection. I see some sort of water tanks at the end of the hall.
Okay. Alright, so
Okay, these symbols are access ladders. These thick lines represent large pipes. The circles are water tanks. And these boxes with the crosses in them are power relays or transformers.
Does it help any?
Not on its own, but I can tell that the different intersections seem to have some small inconsistencies in layout.
Okay, because he said ladders. Did he say 2 ladders? Why?
Okay, we can eliminate this one.
Okay.
How?
I don't think it's this one.
How can you keep them all straight?
Okay, everyone, I think I've got it. Are you sure?
I guess.
I'm positive. Wait. This isn't right. This isn't how the plans described our route.
Great.
We made a mistake.
Real good. We can't go back there now. What now, huh?
Oh no.
Okay. I see. Okay. Alright, so it's not that one.
I'm just gonna cross this one off.
Okay, I hope you're right.
Okay, so that one's not right. So she said that right there. This looks right here. Let's go.
There are these 2 big electrical boxes of some kind on the right. There's a big yellow pipe that goes down a bit on the left and then crosses over to the other side.
Okay.
I see 2 ladders along the left of the tunnel.
Okay.
The tunnel goes straight and then turns to the right.
2. Okay. So ladder right there. The ladder right there. And then goes down. Okay, so the little pipe she said. Oh my gosh.
We could be here.
I guess they all kind of look the same.
Yeah, they do. Okay, I'm just gonna
I don't
keep
think it's
guessing.
this one.
How can you keep them all straight?
Play it.
What do you think, Jess? Probably not this one?
Yeah, I don't think so.
Okay, everyone, I think I've got it.
Are you sure?
No.
I'm positive. We must be here. It's the only one that completely matches our surroundings.
What?
Okay, here we are. The desalination plant is here.
We're not that far.
No, we follow this route here. We follow any water mains at junctions in the direction of convergence. Even still, there's barely any turns. Look, just memorize this route.
They're coming.
What is it? Jess!
You're afraid of the flare! I can see this.
Get behind me!
I hit the key.
They're afraid of the flare! I can see this.
Get behind me!
They're afraid of the flare! I can see this.
Get behind me!
Oh God, Jess! Oh, what have I done?
Jerry.
I just left her down there. I have to go find her.
What? Back down there? With those monsters? No, Jerry. She needs you safe. Jess is a strong and resourceful girl. She's doing like we are doing. Surviving.
Can't know that. I won't leave her to those animals.
Jerry, look at me. If we go back down there, we won't make it to the bottom of that ladder. The others escaped down the tunnel we were gonna follow. We know where they're going.
The marine exhibit. That's where Laura would take her.
And Yoder is with them.
Oh God.
If we're going to join them again, that is where we have to go. The quickest way we can.
You're right. We should be able to make better time over land.
Can you get us there?
I don't know.
I don't know. I don't even know where we are.
I'll figure out where we are. Sorkin was following water mains. Where would they go?
Most of the water is piped in from a lagoon to the north.
Lagoon. I know this place. Let me get my bearings, and we'll figure out how to get there. Por el amor de Dios.
Do you know where we are?
Let me think. It's been so long. This is my first time back on the island in nearly 12 years. Injun has changed it so much.
Nima, this island. There's more to it, isn't there? To you, I mean.
Yes, it is very dear to me.
Tell me.
I grew up here, you know, below those trees. My people were fishermen. We would make our homes near the water during the fishing season. I loved the water. I would swim in the ocean. So far. That's why my father called me Nima. I could go anywhere. Run in the jungle. Climb the trees. These monsters. There was never anything like them on this island before. It was all very peaceful before Injun bought the island from Costa Rica.
I see now. You and your family used to live on this island?
My family, everyone, my whole tribe. This had been our home for thousands of years. The island is so different now. I know the island. It's part of me. But when Injun came to the island, important men from Costa Rica came and asked my father to go back with them. They wanted my father to make a good impression so that Costa Rica could ask Injun for a good deal of money for our island. When he was in Costa Rica, he was asked to cut his hair and wear a suit so that he wouldn't seem simple to the Injun people. I felt as I feel now. My father was different. I knew him, but some part of him had been lost.
Spared no expense. Hammond. The man who made all this. He runs InGen. It's something he always says. He'll spend whatever it takes to make the park a success.
So, he spent it all on the dinosaurs, not on my people. My father was an Awa, a spiritual healer. He sang for Sibo, who created the earth. He was very important to our tribe. But after we left the island, he would not keep up the old traditions. He was always unhappy.
What is Sibo?
That mountain there, it is like a house, my father said. My people believe that the animals of the world built it. Before Injun, and my father and I would go to the ocean to fish. When I would swim in the ocean, my father would say, Nima, little fish, do not swim so far. I cannot catch you so far out. When Injun came to move us to Costa Rica, I became very angry with my father. Whatever he would tell me to do, I would refuse. But he would never be angry with me. He would say that I am a fish who would never eat the fisher's bait. He was right. To me, everything had a string attached.
Do you still blame him for everything?
No, I have forgiven him. I know to blame Injun now. He would always remind me of my stubbornness. I believe that's how I must always be. You know, no ties, no temptation. But then I had Atlanta, my Mariquita. She is almost of an age where she will outgrow my protection. Young girls on the streets in my neighborhood, they get snatched up by local cartels, run drugs, or worse, some just disappear.
That sounds
Now there
terrible.
is no choice. Everything I do for her. Now I am the fisher, and at the same time, I have come to a way in my life where I must always chase the bait.
You named your daughter Atlanta?
Yes, it's a beautiful name. I named her after the city. That's where I will take her after this job.
That's a good, strong name. And a good city.
I want for Atlanta to be free. I want for her to have opportunities that I didn't have. I just hope I can be there for her the way my father was there for me. She can be stubborn like her mother used to be, and refuse the fisher's bait. I think I know now it's a good way to be. I think that my father believed that too.
Jess changed my life too. She was my second wife, second daughter. Apparently I'm the genetic carrier of rebellion because both my daughters got it. I worked so hard to protect Jess and keep her out of trouble.
What about you? Did you turn out so good because your parents kept you out of trouble?
Me? I was a little hellion myself. Uncontrollable. It's in my genes. Oh, now you know this is different. Still, one thing Jess really hasn't had in her life is a present father figure. Nima, look,
Aw.
What is it?
Uh.
I'm sorry about what InGen has done to your island. This isn't the way things should have been done.
I don't blame you, Jerry. You're a good person. I see that.
But I take my pay from InGen. I owe you something.
All right, Jerry. Enough talk.
You know where we are?
I have a good idea. It's a difficult hike. Do you feel rested?
Hungry. A little thirsty, but I just want to get to Jess.
Good. Shh.
Did you guess Dilophosaurus?
Hello?
That was actually the call of a whooping swan. Dinosaurs shared many features with modern-day birds. For instance, we now know that many theropod dinosaurs from the Jurassic period's vocal organs are
The
just
heck?
like modern birds. We are arriving at the fourth of 7 lookouts along the tour. Your Jurassic Park tour vehicle will stop for 5 minutes to let you stretch your legs and take photographs of our animals. Next stop, the Jurassic Park Marine Facility and Aquarium.
Oh man. That thing looks like it's been beat to shit. Alright, guys. I think that's good enough for this episode. And, yeah, we'll pick it up next. And the only reason, I like that talking thing where she explained her situation, I don't know if that was really necessary, but I just really want to understand her more. Even though I hate her. And she's kind of a jerk. And, she has her, what do you call it? She has her choices to where she decided because of this and that's why she is the way she is and etc. But yeah, I thought that was interesting. That's why I want to listen to it and hear her story. So anyways, bye guys, and I hope you enjoy. And join me in the next part.